Hey, what is going on, guys? This is TJ, or Boss I Am, and how are you guys doing? It's another Tuesday. So hot in California right now. I don't know why. Last week it felt really nice, and now this week it's like 100 degrees almost. Personally, I really like California weather because it's kind of like the Mediterranean style. It never gets overly hot that it's unbearable, and it doesn't get super cold either. So it's really nice here, but on the occasional days where it gets to 100 degrees, I feel like, oh my god, it's burning. And I know a lot of people who are just living in like Las Vegas or like other places where it gets hotter than 100 on a consistent basis. Then I know you guys probably don't understand my complaints, but here in California, when it gets 100, when it gets to 90 even, we're like, oh my god, it's fucking hot here. But anyway, I wanted to talk about a movie that I watched yesterday. Yesterday, I went in the morning with a couple of friends. Some clan members too. BCSIAM, Useless YesIAM, and what's it? And another friend who's not in the clan. But anyway, we went to watch Total Recall. And if you guys don't know already, Total Recall came out, I think, last Friday. And personally, I actually thought it was a pretty good movie. The actors were pretty good. The guy actor, I don't really remember their name. I don't even remember the names of the actresses. I'm pretty bad with actress and actor names, so just bear with me for that. I think the only actress that I remember's name is Jessica Biel, and she's pretty good in the movie. So, I mean, personally, I thought the plot was pretty good. It's kind of like a generic, like, archetypal plot already. Like, post-war, it's like everything's destroyed. There's the most valuable resource in this new world is living space, because almost all of the space in the world has been is like a fallout zone now. And it's just, there's not that many places where you can live. So the main area is called the UFB, or the United Federation of Britain, and the colony is Australia. And the way that they get to and from like the colony and the UFB is through a new transportation system called the Fall. And then basically it goes through the middle of the earth, and it goes like super fast, and it basically goes through the core of the earth, and it like reverse gravity once it gets to the other side. And basically that's how you get from one place to the other. And in this twisted place, because what's that word for it? I think I learned it in English, but yeah, I can't remember. I don't remember anything from high school anymore. It's just ridiculous. But in a society where it's just like horrible, it's corrupt, there's a chancellor called Cohane, and basically he is, oh wait, spoiler alert. Okay, Cohagen is basically trying to take over the colony and basically turn it into another extension of the UFB, and basically take the living space, because living space is really important. He basically plans on making a huge synthetic army and just using them to kill everyone in the colony, and then take over the land and just rebuild it. And one person who used to work for Chancellor Cohane falls in love with this girl and ends up joining the resistance, which is part of the colony. But he gets captured by Cohane again, and then he loses his memory. So he doesn't remember that he's actually working for the resistance now, but then he was working for the chancellor, and it's all confusing. And basically this is the main character, and then he goes to Rekall, and then he remembers all this stuff. Like you see in the trailers, he goes to Rekall and they do something to him, and they're like, oh my god, what the fuck, you're a secret agent. And like the police department of the Federation of Britain just comes in and he kills them. And from there on the plot continues, and it's just a really good movie in my opinion. I thought the acting was great. I thought the screenplay was great. I thought the picture was great, and I don't know, I really enjoyed the movie. And if you guys have the opportunity to, I really do recommend that you guys watch Total Recall. I actually thought it was a pretty good movie. I know some of my friends didn't like it quite as much as I did, but personally, if you're a fan of action movies, I actually think that you should go and watch Total Recall. I actually think it is quite a good movie, and I would recommend it to you guys. Personally, I would rate it maybe a B or B plus, and based on my ratings, which are pretty critical, I think that's a pretty solid rating, and I think you guys should definitely go check it out. It's a pretty solid movie, and I would recommend it to you. And I already emphasized that and repeated that numerous times because I really think you guys should go watch that movie. It's pretty good. So yeah. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about in this week's Tuesdays with TJ, because I didn't really do that much exciting things this week, and I haven't been playing Call of Duty as much as I used to because I just think that Modern Warfare 3 is getting a little bit boring. And yeah. If you guys agree with me, leave it in the comments below. And if you guys already watched Total Recall, that's awesome. Leave it in the comments below as well. So thank you guys for watching this week's of Tuesdays with TJ, and yeah, I'm Bossy Sam. I'm out. Peace.